Hello YouTube, just got out of the shower, get ready to go watch TV before I go to bed, but I want to show another thing I managed to pick up. This is from the inaugural 1989 baseball set. It's the complete high series, cards 701 to 800 if I remember correctly. But anyways, let's just get down to it. I think you get some of those little baseball stickers if any of you remember them. Yeah, these. Look at that. First one out of the pack, Boston Red Sox. Yeah, followed by the New York Yankees. Used to like these little things. I liked any of them. Hey, here's my original favorite team, Montreal Expos. But my pride would let me follow the Montreal to Washington. I hate the Nationals. Oakland Athletics. Another Oakland Athletics. Angels. Little brother's team. There's a Pirates. The Royals. Secretly having a pretty decent year, the Royals. Actually playing good ball. Another Royals. And the Mets. Pretty cool stuff. I just gotta throw those right there for now. Okay, we'll get on to the card set. Hold on a second, since these are old cards, I need something that I can throw them on. Go ahead and throw them on this. I don't want to just throw them on the floor. Yeah, because I don't want to get dirty or anything like that. Anyways, we start off with the Pete O'Brien. Steve Wilson. Tracy Jones. Paul Kilgus. Kilgus. Sounds pretty cool considering the fact that my little brother's father is named Gus. Wouldn't mind killing Gus right now. Ought to be McDowell. Jody Davis. Claudell Washington. Saw a card of him not too long ago. Julio Franco. One of the big hitters back in Texas back then. Let's see. We go to Bruce Hurst. Jamie Moyer, pitcher, almost 50 years old. His fastest pitch is a 69-mile-per-hour fastball. Why is he even still in the majors? Eddie Williams? Yeah, who's stooping up to pay somebody that's got a 69-mile-per-hour fastball? Jeffrey Leonard? Lavelle Freeman? Omar Vizquel? Another name I know, Omar Vizquel. Shane Raleigh? Todd Benzinger, Chris Brown, not that piece of shit Chris Brown that you all hear of. Norm Charlton, no, I know who Norm is. Torey Lovullo, I know who he is too. Lenny Harris, another good one. Dwight Smith, I remember Dwight. Dennis Cook, Mitch Williams. Vintage is pretty fun to go back to, especially if you grew up in these days. Willie Randolph. Joe Girardi. I gotta hand it, Joe Girardi sucks as a manager. He's not really doing much for the Yankees. Lance Parrish. My all-time favorite baseball player. The great Nolan Ryan. 57, 14 strikeouts. 7 no-hitters. 2 records that'll probably never be touched. Of course, there was a couple that could have touched it, but they didn't make it. Jack Clark. Rafael Palmeiro. Steroid user. And a rat, too. Been ratting a lot of people out. Steve Peters. Although, you know, I don't I don't care about people who use steroids. They shouldn't use them. Greg Bradley. Jose de Jesus. Edgar Martinez, possibly the greatest DH of all time. If I remember correctly, right, Will? William Smith? Pretty sure he remembers. He was a pretty big Mariners fan. Bob Boone. Eric Hansen. Jerome Walton. Steve Searcy. Eddie Murray. One of the best long ball hitters ever in the MLB. Also a member of the 500 Home Run Club. Kevin Blankenship. Fred Lynn. Former Boston Red Sox, if I remember correctly, too. Rick Mahler. Rob Murphy. Mike Moore. Nick Yasowski, yeah, Boston Red Sox. Ozzie Canseco, Jose Canseco's brother. Never really made it in the majors though, Ozzie. Jim Abbott. Interesting fact that a lot of people didn't know about Jim Abbott. See his glove? He had no hand on that hand where he put his glove. So he always pitched like that. Pretty good pitcher too. Todd Zeile. Technically, he was born without the hand, if I remember correctly. Derek Lilliquist, Kevin Brown, Tommy Gregg, Ray Quinones, Phil Bradley, Steve Sachs, another name I remember, Juan Bell, Hensley Mullins, Bill Spears, Pete Harnish, another name I remember, Junior Felix, remember him too, Steve Finley. Oh, who doesn't remember Steve Finley? That's his rookie card, actually. Jeff Parrott, Randy Milligan, Keith Miller, Mike Aldrete, Wally Whitehurst, Tom Gordon, Bob Milwaukee, Jose Alvarez, Trevor Wilson, Wally Backman. You guys should go look up Playing for Peanuts. Pretty freaking interesting how Wally Backman coached that team. Biggest meltdown in baseball history as far as I'm concerned. Wally Backman's pretty funny though. Lonnie Smith, Floyd Humans, Mel Hall, Rich Yett, Dale Mahorick, Tom Howard, Craig Worthington, Greg W. Harris, Greg Olson, Gary Green, Rob Ducey, Tommy Herr. I always remember them as Tom Herr. That's the first time I've actually remember seeing a card of them putting Tommy Herr on it. Kevin Gross, Todd Burns, Spike Owen. Actually, Spike Owen was one of my favorite Expos. Joe Skalski. Well, behind Delino DeShields once he came in the league. Steve Rosenberg, Ken Williams, Rick Dempsey, Bert Blyleven, pretty decent pitcher, 4,000 Ks, 300 wins too. Ron Kittle, Lance McCullers, Mickey Hatcher, remember him, Andy Hawkins, Charlie Hayes, Dave LaPointe, Al Leiter, Dickie Thon, one of the weirdest names in baseball at the time. A lot of people call him Dickie Thong. Walt Terrell, Jesse Barfield, another name I remember, and a checklist card. Well, there you have it, 1989. Upper Deck Baseball High Numbered Series. That's back when baseball cards used to go way the hell out there in the numbers. I wish they still did. It would be fun to try to put some 800 card sets together. But now it's about money, and it probably costs a lot more just to complete a set. Actually, it does cost pretty much a lot to complete a 100 card set. Anyways, later guys, everybody enjoy their evenings, and we'll see you next video.